Welcome to my YouTube channel. Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis returning for new Spaceballs. Keke Palmer also set the dish. Exclusive. Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis are set to reprise their respective roles as Lone Star and Dark Helmet in the new Spaceballs movie from Amazon MGM Studios, with Keke Palmer, one of them days, joining the cast, sources tell Deadline. Amazon declined to comment, and character details for Palmer are under wraps, as is the sequel's plot. The addition of Moranis is particularly striking, as the actor hasn't been seen much on screen for decades. As announced this morning, the original film's director and star, Mel Brooks, will also feature in the cast once again, reprising his role as Yogurt. Slated for release in theaters in 2027, the film has been described by those who have not yet read the script as a non-prequel, non-reboot sequel Part 2, but with reboot elements franchise expansion film. Josh Greenbaum, Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, will direct from a script by Benji Samit, Dan Hernandez, and Josh Gad, as announced in June of last year. Gad is also expected to star and will produce alongside Imagine Entertainment's Brian Grazer and Jeb Brody, Brooks, and Greenbaum, with Kevin Salter, Adam Merrims, Samit, and Hernandez exec producing. Released by MGM in 1987, the original Spaceballs is an iconic send-up of the sci-fi genre, which took inspiration from the Star Wars franchise and other classics like 2001. A Space Odyssey. The plot revolves around the evil Dark Helmet, Moranis, and President Scroob, Brooks, who attempt to steal the atmosphere of the peaceful planet Druidia, only to be thwarted by the hero Lone Star, Pullman, his psychic Barf, John Candy, and the Druish Princess Vespa, Daphne Zuniga. Others in the cast included Joan Rivers and Dick Van Patten. The film grossed just over $38.10 worldwide, but has endured over the years as a cult classic. Otherwise best known for turns in iconic works like Independence Day and David Lynch's Lost Highway, Pullman has most recently been seen starring in series like The Sinner, as well as films including The High Note and Dark Waters. Upcoming, he has the Duffer Brothers Netflix series The Burrows, A24's famous opposite Zac Efron, and more. An icon of the 80s and 90s, Moranis rose to fame with roles in Ghostbusters, Little Shop of Horrors, The Honey, I Shrunk the Kids films, and more, after writing and starring in famed Canadian sketch series SCTV. Famously, he for the most part stepped away from acting in the late 90s, focusing on raising his children following the passing of his wife, costume designer Ann Belsky. Most recently, he teamed with Ryan Reynolds on a 2020 ad for Mint Mobile. Palmer is coming off of success with One of Them Days, a tri-star buddy comedy where she stars opposite SZA, which recently got a sequel set up for development. Next up, she'll be seen in The Pickup, Amazon's heist comedy, out August 6th, opposite Eddie Murphy. Aziz Ansari's Lionsgate comedy Good Fortune, out October 17th, and Boots Riley's neon pick I Love Boosters. Pullman is repped by CAA, Moranis by Bailey Brand Management and Nelson Davis, and Palmer by 3 Arts and Hertz Lichtenstein.